Alrighty, guys, let's get after it. November 4th, 2025, 4:44 p.m. It's been a week since we've seen you guys.
Yes, it has. And welcome to all of our new listeners from Nebraska, possibly California, and wherever else everybody traveled from. I handed out a shitload of stickers.
Good. It's awesome. So hopefully our views go up a little bit this episode. But as you just heard, and I can see, Kyle went to Nebraska. He went to the Nebraska USC game. He left Friday. That's why part of the reason why we didn't record. Also, I was just way too busy doing adult things. So, way too busy. Yeah.
And then you proceeded to go on to Cincinnati to
Went to
witness
Cincinnati.
maybe one of the greatest Bears games ever.
One of the most stressful Bears games ever.
That's Chicago Sports 101, dude.
That was like, yeah, it just wasn't easy. So, I was get to the game, and shout out to Cincinnati. Actually, their setup is kind of sweet.
Yeah.
So all of their stadiums are on the river, like on the Ohio River, and they're all next to each other, like in a big, like kind of, I don't know, like a village type area.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of cool how they have it. And honestly, shout out Cincy. Like the city itself is like very low key, like a very chill city. It's not really that busy, but it's like it's pretty nice. They're like remodeling stuff, redoing stuff, and it honestly looks pretty nice.
How was the parking?
Awesome.
How was the parking
Dude,
situation?
It was fine. I just parked at a parking garage like 3 blocks down, $15. Literally 15.
Traveling outside of Chicago is just like, it's like you're in another world.
No, seriously, because I'm sitting there, I'm like, our hotel was 15 minutes away from the stadium.
Nice.
It was like 15 minutes into Kentucky. So it was like super quick and easy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, we should probably leave a little early. I'm like, we might hit traffic. No, dude. I didn't hit any traffic. It said I would be there in 15 minutes. I got there in 15 minutes to the parking garage. And I'm like, oh, man, this parking garage might be kind of full. No. I got like halfway up it, and it's just like empty. It's like,
wow.
It was crazy.
That's great.
It was so crazy. But shout out Bears fans. That stadium was like 50-50.
Really?
Yes, dude. The Bears fans were there, and they were loud.
That's crazy.
They're
That's
also,
awesome.
Well, loud and quiet, depending on what part of the game.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So it starts off. Obviously, we give up the kickoff return, the opening kickoff. Honestly, our special teams was kind of a liability the entire game. Every kickoff was kind of big, they got very good yardage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, okay, this is terrible. Our defense looked like turnstiles, but it's also kind of like Tyreek Stevenson's our number 1 corner, and Deshaun Wright's our number 2. And we have Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary. And honestly, Joe Flacco still got it, dude. Are you kidding me? He threw for almost 500 yards.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Like one of the best games of his entire career.
And T. Higgins was making insane catches that entire game.
Yeah, he went off, dude.
I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, this is like bad. But then Kyle Monungai is like, hey, DeAndre Swift, I'm taking your job. I'm
Absolutely.
here. I'm here to stay.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I was there with Bree, and the entire time she's just like, is he like the only guy playing today? Like every time they make a play, they just keep saying Kyle Monungai. And I'm like, honestly, like, just keep feeding him.
Yeah, like 26 carries, right?
Yeah, 176 yards.
Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous.
That was insane. Colson Loveland, he had 118 yards.
Yep.
And 2 touchdowns.
The game-winning
Obviously,
touchdown.
the game-winning touchdown. That could not have been any better. That was like a storybook ending.
I literally took the words out of my mouth, exactly what I was about to say.
It was insane. And it was honestly insane the fact that our defense let it get that close. Again, special teams, liability, the onside kick.
That was like fluke shit.
It was.
I did see the clip of it. I'm like, okay. I could see how it happened. But yeah, I mean, that's just so lucky for the Bengals on that one. And then when your special teams is doing bad all day. And I'm going to go on the record and say, like, I don't know what rooftop I need to get on that's high enough for the world to hear, but I will not stop beating the drum. Get rid of Cairo Santos. This automatic within 50 shit, done. Gone. See ya. Bye. I'm done with him. I'm fucking done. There's no reason Jake Moody should not be our kicker the rest of the year. Like, hands down. I will not stop fucking bitching about Cairo Santos.
We've seen Cam Little break the record.
Bro.
68 yards.
Nuts. Now, his name is no longer in the record books. That's what somebody said. I was like, It's just fucking Justin Tucker, dude. Just say it. Like, come on, relax.
He who shall not be named.
Yeah, exactly.
The dirty man.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucked, dude. I missed that whole Bears game because that's when we were flying home.
Yeah, it was I mean, it was awesome, dude. It was a great time. I will say the food at the stadium, buns.
Yeah.
Absolute buns. Like, I'm not gonna say absolute buns, okay? The buffalo chicken tenders I had hit, but it was $12 for like 4 little tenders and some fries.
Yeah, I was about to ask, what were the prices like?
They had a combo, a hot dog and fries, and a large drink, $18. I'm like, why am I paying Chicago prices? I should not be paying Chicago prices here.
Yeah, that feels like that's right around.
And it was the same thing, $12 for a beer for a tall boy.
I think beers are like 16 at Soldier, if I remember correctly from that.
Either way,
but either way, I mean, it's not.
I'm playing. I guess I'm comparing it to White Sox games. White Sox games are about a tall boy is about $12, $13. So it's the same thing. And then they had like this local brewery, had like these IPAs. They're 7%. So I'm like, well, it's a sprint, not a marathon. So I grabbed 2 of them. And I take a sip of the first one. I'm like, dude, this is actually like the worst IPA I've ever had. It was just like super hoppy. Like it was just like straight hops.
What was the brewery? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I could probably like Google it and figure it out. Like, I don't know. It was $13 for an IPA, so I couldn't complain too much. It's the same price as the Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Shout out the stadium though. All the Miller Lite tall boys, they're all the gold can.
Oh, that's nice.
That was actually fire. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's.
I meant to put on a story. Forgot. Got busy. But their nachos were like $7, but they were like regular like little league nachos, and no complaints, honestly.
I was about to say that those kind of hit.
Those are fire.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I guess they're just expecting more. I could have gotten more for like nachos if I would have went to the actual like concession stand, but I'm not paying 12 or whatever they wanted. Like it was insane. Like I said, the prices were kind of nuts. So we ended up hitting White Castle on the way home.
Oof.
Dude, power move.
Long car ride.
I was like, it was like once we got to like Lebanon, so it wasn't too bad. We're like an hour and a half away from home. But dude, the drive was super easy too. It was like we got to like under 4 hours. It wasn't bad at all. It was great. Again, honestly, I want to go to the Great American Ballpark. Again, it's right next to Paycor, so that's cool. And they have like a whole like village area too, like of like bars and restaurants that you can like in between the baseball stadium and the football stadium. So it's kind of nice. Also, shout out their tailgate lots, dude. One of the tailgate lots is literally under the stadium.
Really?
Like, yeah, so it's like they have like the bridge, like the main expressway, and if you look over, there's like the tailgate lot, and it kind of like wraps around the stadium. Kind of fire. And then you just walk up the stairs, and then you're at the stadium.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool as shit.
Yeah, it was actually awesome. It was, I don't know, it was a great time. But yeah, Colson Loveland, let's just say that.
Bro.
That was insane. That play was nuts.
And I mean, Caleb Williams didn't have a great day, but I mean, he got it done when he needed to get it done. That's really all that matters.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was very stressful. There's some trickery involved. Obviously, the first touchdown on the Bears scored.
Yeah.
Was to Caleb Williams. Roma Odunze, though, that play from Cole Kmet, that like first trick play when Cole Kmet,
it got called back, didn't it?
Yeah, that was awful. I mean, that was a very uncontested catch. I mean, he could have caught that. It was really bad. And his dad's going kind of crazy on X right now. I've been seeing that.
Dude, okay, so I think everybody is like misreading this. I don't know. I didn't like actually go and look at his account, but I seen a tweet about somebody said like what did they say? Like trade Roma Dunze. The Bears should trade Roma Dunze, something along those lines. And his dad put like the pin, like he's making that his pin tweet.
Yeah.
And people are like freaking out. And I'm like, the way that I read that was he's pinning it because he's like, I'm going to throw it in this guy's face when he looks like a jackass when my son's a star with this team. Like, my son's really good at football, just wait type of thing, as opposed to like a pin it to be like, yeah, he's right. Like, I didn't see anybody defending it. Everyone's just shitting on him, and then I did put one tweet out and said that on a page. I'm like, anybody just consider maybe he's trying to use, like, hold on to it as like a clapback later when his...
Yeah, but like, dude, that's like... That's not as interesting. No,
well, yeah, of course, of course, yeah. Well, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't spark negative emotion. It doesn't get everybody all fired up. So,
yeah. Overall, though, awesome game. Kamanon guy, I think might be our future. I think we've always said like the Bears have always had a solid running back.
Good at drafting running backs.
I think we found our guy.
Yeah, it's what we do best.
Yeah, I think we found our guy. The Bears really didn't do anything at the trade deadline either. I mean, we got.
Well, that was the other thing we missed. We got C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the Bears now. That happened with us not recording an episode Friday. We didn't get to talk about it.
Yeah.
So that was interesting.
Yeah, he played Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, I'm not hyped about it, but it's like we have no one else. We have no one else, so like I can't.
It's depth. It's the same thing with the trade they made. It's depth. It's kind of like Austin Booker.
And he's got experience. He's been a high level player. Obviously, it's like
he's played under Dennis Allen.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I'm all right with it.
Yeah, I'm not upset by it. It's like we really probably aren't paying him anything. It's all right. Not upset.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that. The Bears, the trade deadline pretty much. I don't know. Doesn't surprise me as much as like I feel like everyone else is shocked by it.
Well, I just figured they would have done more. I mean, we've seen some teams make some big moves. Obviously, saw what the Colts did.
We'll get to that.
I think it was too much, personally.
We'll see,
but
we'll see how it is on a better team.
Yeah,
because it might be like this was the move that needed to happen.
Kind of just like what the Colts did with another player from another
exactly
New York team.
Exactly.
New York team.
Yeah, New York team in quotes. Yeah. But the Bears got defensive end Joe Tryon-Shoyinka from the Browns.
Yeah.
He played for the Bucs for a while. He's not bad.
I mean, we got him for like nothing, so it's like
what a sixth rounder.
Yeah, I think it was a 7th conditional 6th, maybe. Either way, 6th, 7th round pick.
Oh, we got him and a 7th round pick for a 6th round.
Okay, so there we go.
Because Odingbo tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
Boy, the injuries this year are just piling up.
They are piling
more
up.
And more and more and more, and it's just like unbelievable. But I've seen a lot of people bitching about the trade deadline and us not doing anything, and people were like, "This is Ryan Poles, blah blah," like it's going on and on. And again, I'm like, what is your expectation? Like, because people are like, we're 5-3, we're in the playoff contention. Like, I'm like, bro, we're not winning the Super Bowl this year. We're not even going to be close to sniffing anywhere near the Super Bowl. If we make the playoffs, we got lucky that we made the playoffs. It's a first-year system. We've discussed all the things about it. It's like,
I think
why would we go and trade a bunch of picks and do all this shit? It's a fucking first-year team, people. Like, what is your expectations? Like, people are just, up here.
It's kind of like
settle down.
It's kind of like exactly like honestly, just talk about it. What the Colts did. The Colts, this is the first year with this system, this QB, and they're going all in.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, Steichen's been there for a few years now. Pittman's been there. Pierce has been there. Josh Downs is in his second year. Like, a lot of the O-line, a lot of the defensive pieces have been there for the last few years. I mean, they did move some around. Like, Daniel Jones is pretty much the newest thing to the system, and then the defensive coordinator. I mean, having Lou Anarumo now, which, man, Cincinnati really threw that guy under the bus. And I'll say it too. I was shitting on his train too. Like, oh yeah, he sucks, dude. They're good thing they fired him. Meanwhile,
it could have just been a lack of talent thing. Meanwhile, they lost Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers kind of clapped their cheeks.
Yeah, I mean, the offense gave him away. I mean, that's what happened.
Daniel Jones looked like Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
and it's
flashbacks.
Also kind of weird the fact of just like not feeding Jonathan Taylor when he's the hottest thing in the NFL right now. Why would you not?
Well, they stuffed his ass the entire beginning of the game. They were trying to hand it to him, and he
only has 14 carries.
Yeah, he was getting stuffed like repeatedly at the beginning of the game. I think he had like at the beginning, probably first quarter, maybe a little bit after first quarter, he had like 7 carries for like 12 yards or some shit. So
fantasy teams in shambles. I'll just say that.
Thankfully so, because the guy that I played this week had Jonathan Taylor, so I am A-okay with that.
Not good. Yeah, Daniel Jones throws 3 picks. It's like, hey, this is the Daniel Jones we all know and we all remember.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the real Daniel Jones. Please stand up.
Yeah, he's here. He's here. We've seen him.
Yeah, but I mean that was shocking, but it's not. It sucks we didn't get to make picks. It sucks we didn't get to make picks because that was one of the games that I was like, I'm on the Steelers here because for some reason the Steelers always give the Colts fits, no matter how good or bad. No matter how good, no matter how good or bad they are, like the Steelers just kind of have the Colts numbers. It's very similar to like the Jags and Colts.
Yeah.
But I didn't think the Steelers. I mean, the Steelers. It's hilarious like reading the stat line for the game. Like Colts led in third down conversions, fourth down conversions, total first downs. They had less punts. They had more. They had like 20 less rushing yards only. They have like 38 rushing yards. The Steelers have like 55 or some shit. They had more passing yards, but obviously the turnover game is what got them.
Is what really ruined them.
3 picks. They had 4 fumbles and 3 lost fumbles.
Yeah,
that ruined them too. I mean, so that screws them. But they smoked them in time of possession, everything, and it's like the Steelers win 27. What was it? 27-10?
27-20.
27-20. Yeah. It's like, and the Steelers had like 212 yards of total offense. I'm like, how the fuck did they get 27 points out of 200 yards of offense? This makes no sense.
Defensive yards.
Yeah, it's like they're just getting the ball on like the 20 every time.
But so obviously the Colts, they're locking in though. They lock in Sauce Gardner.
Yeah, they trade for Sauce Gardner. They gave up a good amount for him, but in all fairness, like they are kind of ready to go. I think they know they got something.
But my thing is too is like they kind of have to. I feel like they're kind of putting themselves in a little bit of an uncomfortable position. I won't say a bad position, but an uncomfortable position because if they decide to extend Daniel Jones, they have to pay Daniel Jones.
That's going to be their biggest.
You have to pay Michael Pittman because I think he's going into his 4th year.
I thought he got paid already.
5th year, maybe.
I could be wrong, but I want to say he got his deal done last year.
Either way, they're picking up a very large contract at Sauce Gardner. 5 years, $25 million a year. Granted, this year they only have to pay him like $685,000. But
that's
next 4 or 5 years, $25 million a year they have to pay him.
I mean, you got...
The biggest thing is going to be Daniel Jones. Whatever they decide to do with him.
I guess that's like the whole thing is it's really just going to come down to that because I have to assume that they're going to try and move on from Anthony Richardson after this year.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely. I mean, Anthony Richardson's time is done.
Like, I don't see how they don't get stuck paying Daniel Jones, especially right now. I'm like that kind of with them trading their 2026 and 2027 first round picks for Sauce and A.D. Mitchell. Shout out, now the Jets have 2 guys who have dropped the ball before the goal line. But like them doing that kind of tells me like, all right, they're probably not looking at drafting a quarterback if they're getting rid of first round picks. They're not looking at the whole Arch Manning situation like everybody even considered, which was out of the question after this year. But
he'll be in Arizona.
Yeah, where he belongs. He belongs there. But it's kind of leaning. I'm like, they're gonna end up paying Daniel Jones probably. Which is great.
It's looking like it.
It's looking like it's worth it.
Like, as long as Daniel Jones keeps playing at this level, that's the only problem again.
Yeah, one bad game, I'm not.
I don't think it's definitely it's not like sound the alarms.
Yeah, this isn't like the actual OG Daniel Jones coming back. Like this is for sure just was like a fluke thing playing
the sneaky game, playing an okay defense.
What should be a great defense. Yeah. What should be one of the best defenses in the league.
All 5 years younger on average.
Yeah, right. Yeah, pretty much. The Jets too, man. They're getting rid of a lot of people. They traded three-time Pro Bowler Quinnen Williams to the Cowboys.
It's almost like the Cowboys were one player away, one defensive player, and they actually get 2 defensive players. They get a linebacker from the Bengals.
Yeah,
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, Logan Thomas.
Yes.
Logan Wilson.
Logan Thomas.
Logan
Thomas was
commander.
Yes. Speaking of the Commanders,
bro,
Jaden Daniels' arm.
He's done so.
It's not good. Did you see the graphic of all the injuries that have happened in that 20-yard span?
No, but I seen that it was like the exact yard line, the exact same teams on the same side of the field.
Dude, I'm going to show you this, and it's actually kind of insane because I think that part might be like a Native American burial ground that they built that on. I'm not even joking, dude. I'm like, this is actually bad. I just have to try to find it. So I'll let you go on about the Jaden Daniels.
Well, yeah, I mean, he looked like shit. He has no time in the pocket. Their O-line sucks, and then he basically looked like he snapped his elbow in half at the end of the game there, which that's tragic that sucks. Their season has been plagued with injuries. I mean, that team just can't catch a break this year. They just, add him to the list. He was already hurt once, which sucks, but add him to the list of.
Luke McCaffrey's out for the season too.
Yeah, that was another big one for them. I'm just gonna run through the injuries as a whole here because we could touch on whatever games. Joe Alt is going to have season-ending ankle surgery, so devastating. Tucker Kraft, tight end for the Packers, out for the season, tore his ACL. That's devastating. Another fantastic player. Commanders, another one. Marshawn Lattimore tore his ACL, so he's out the rest of the season. We already said Deo Odingbo, he's out, torn Achilles. That's massive. Jaden Daniels, snapped arm. Trying to see if I got any more in here. God, that's a crazy fucking list. It's like it never ends.
I got the list here too. I found the picture.
That's I think all of them, like the big ones that I can cover. But yeah, what's the scoop?
So within like the same 30-yard span,
okay,
you have Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts almost crushed, like going through the tunnel when that like the railing like gave out. Granted, it's just people piling up, but you have Joe Burrow ACL, Adrian Peterson ACL, RG3 ACL, Jaden Daniels elbow, Chase Young ACL, Kyle Allen leg, Ryan Fitzpatrick hip, Alex Smith leg. All within the same like 20 yards.
Is it time to discuss the turf on Commander's Field? Are we gonna blame it on the turf?
Yeah,
no?
it's something, dude.
That is crazy as hell. That's Indian
something.
Burial Ground is probably legitimately a very good assumption there.
Yeah, it's not good. It's bad, really bad.
That is bad. Holy shit, that's crazy. Wow. Yeah, that's dead. Wow. That's a lot of like really big time injuries.
Yeah.
Clearly just odd coincidence, but like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, just something ain't right there, dude. Something ain't right.
Sell the team, like sell the fucking stadium.
So, the Jaguars beat the Raiders in nail-biting fashion. Obviously, again, like we said earlier, Cam Little 68-yarder. I also believe that they also just made a trade.
They did. Jacoby Myers.
Yes.
Jacoby Myers got traded to the Jags.
Yep.
Interesting how that works.
At the end of the game, they should have just been like, all right, just go.
Jersey swap.
Yeah, just go over there.
We got yours over here for you.
Yeah.
That's the Jags need it. They definitely need it.
No, they definitely do. Because Brian Thomas, dude, is like, someone said it perfectly. They're like, Brian Thomas is just like edging you so hard this year. It's like he'll do something really great.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't feel like catching.
Yeah.
It's like what is going on, dude?
Yeah, he's had a goofy ass year. A lot of people are disappointed in him.
100%.
I mean, especially because he came off such a hot year last year. It was like, this
nuts,
kid's going to be a
He was
monster.
nuts.
And then just.
And it was kind of crazy. I mean, at least me personally, I didn't like really hear about him that much because of Malik Neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, hey, look at what this guy's doing over here. Same draft class, and he's playing just as insane.
Yeah.
And now he's like, nah, I actually suck. It's like, just a little blue balls for you guys there.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, the Jags they're kind of in a pinch. They did give up a 4th and a 6th round pick, so I mean, they didn't really have to go too crazy to get. Jesus Christ, Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad
for them. I mean, and they're gonna need him like now too. Like, it's a good piece for them. Like, because that's a team that needs to win. Like, now they need to accomplish something now. I mean, after signing Trevor Lawrence and shit and all the other like pieces that they've moved around and shifted, It's like now's your guys' time because his clock is ticking.
I'm trying to. So another big game, and actually another horrible injury. The Packers lose to the Panthers.
That was another one that I would have been on the Panthers spread, and I was gonna question the Panthers money line there.
All I'm saying is, dude, coming out with those jerseys, you deserve to lose.
Yeah, well, they're not great looking.
Romeo Dobbs' guardian cap.
They did a good job with it.
They did.
They did a good job. It looked legit. Everybody was like, but they're like, I can't wait to see what it's going to look like. Well, what do you think it's going to look like? It's going to look like a piece of fabric that's the same design as the helmet. Like,
it was just, it was honestly just pretty funny just looking at it. It's just like, It's just funny. That's because the Guardian cap like doesn't fit snug.
Yeah.
There's like wrinkles in it.
Yeah, that's why it's so weird. I don't understand why they can't get it to fit tight. Like the cover, they can't make the right size. They just like
tuck
it's
it
always
in some, dude. Just like do something.
Yeah, like it's crazy that it's like that. But
obviously they lose their star tight end.
Losing Tucker Kraft for this, I mean, he is so good. That's such a bummer for them.
He was having a breakout year.
Yeah, I mean, he had a breakout year last year too. He was.
I just
he
feel
went
like
off.
this year is like he's getting a lot more attention. I should say.
Yeah.
Then.
Well, that big game against the Steelers really put him over the edge for people. That was nuts. But yeah, that Packers team, like, what? They still, here we are. They remain in limbo. Who are they?
Okay, that's actually a great point that I want, and thank you for reminding me. I was thinking about that last night, like watching the Cowboys game, and I'm like, dude, this is like one of the weirdest seasons of the NFL I've seen in a long time. I'm like, I still honestly can't point to like any of these teams and be like, that team's really good. Like, honestly, okay, the Colts are 7-2. They look good, but I'm like, I don't really trust them. Like, who's like really? Which teams are like actually? Like, oh, this team's like really has a chance of winning the Super Bowl. Like, it's a very weird year. There's like 1 week you have a team that looks really like a team looks really good, and the next week they go out and lose to like a team they shouldn't.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to say like who looks like they could win the Super Bowl because when it comes playoff time, like anybody can. Like, look at what the Commanders did last year. Like, no one thought at the beginning of the year.
100%. But it's like you had those teams still that were going in, and you're like you just know. There was like, oh, these teams are going to guaranteed be there.
Yeah, I mean, like right now, I mean, a lot of people are really. I mean, obviously, like Philly, it's the same thing as last year. Like they got a lot of hate this year because of Jalen Hurts. They're not passing it. Saquon's not rushing for 2,000 yards again, and like people are acting like the sky is falling. Like they're 6-2, and that's a team that just won the Super Bowl, and they still have virtually the same team.
Yep.
They absolutely could just win it back to back. Like they're not out of the question. But like in my personal opinion, I would say right now, like 3 teams that outside of the main, like it's gonna like Bills, Eagles. I think the Chiefs are legit. I still do. That loss to the Bills. I mean, that sucks, but they've lost to them in the regular season. They managed to beat them when it counts, so that's all that matters.
Seriously,
but
like, actually, I think this happens every year.
Yeah,
the Bills beat the Chiefs in the regular season, and then when it comes to the championship game, the Chiefs beat the Bills.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's always like overtime or with the last 30 seconds of the game.
Yeah. So those few teams are kind of always primed and set up to go. The couple teams that I think legitimately are probably going to end up making it just based on lack of injuries and actually have potential, I would say the Colts for sure, in my opinion. I think I could definitely make a run at the Super Bowl. I think the Seahawks are really underrated. Like, they're sitting at 6-2 right now. Sam Darnold, he's playing lights out.
He looked nuts.
JSN is, he cannot be covered. I mean, he's on pace to have over 2,000 yards. So, I mean, we'll see how that maintains. But so far, I mean, we're 8 games into the year for them, and they look really good. Their defense is good. They have a solid-ass team.
Are the Rams kind of flying under the radar right now?
That was the third team that I was just about to name and say the Rams are a team that, now it sucks that Puka keeps getting banged up, but like that Rams team, again, they almost took out Philly in fucking Philly last year in the championship game. Like, they absolutely are flying under the radar. Sean McVay is such a good coach, and
I would agree.
I'm forgetting their defensive coordinator's name right now. He's great too. Their defense is really underrated. And yeah, their offense can produce. Matt Stafford's having a great year still. Kyron Williams is a solid ass running back. Like, they have pieces.
Why are they not getting that much attention? I feel like they're not.
It's the same reason they didn't last year. Like, last year, no one was talking about the Rams, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, wait, the Rams are going to make the playoffs. And it's like, oh, shit, they're in. And then they just, it's like, they're actually a good team.
Another team that I don't think is so that good is the Broncos, dude. I just don't think they're that good.
I would agree, and I just think, like, their defense has been better, but it doesn't still, like, it's just not playing to the level that I guess the expectation was, and neither is the offense.
Bo Nix is, like,
he's not playing bad. It's just...
Well, he did Sunday.
Yeah, well, Sunday was
really
that game was a shit show.
Really, it was garbage.
C.J. Stroud, that's another injury, out with a concussion. He got slammed. And then D'Amico Ryans comes out, and he's, hating on the guy for laying a late hit on him while he was sliding. Meanwhile, Azeez Al-Shaair last year, when he did it to Trevor Lawrence, he's like, man, it's just a football play. You can't, guy's not targeting him. It's like,
Terrible.
Oh, now it happens to your guy, and you're fucking pissed about it, huh? Funny how that works, isn't it?
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely am questioning the Broncos still. The Patriots, again, I don't think they're really built to go to the Super Bowl. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
They're sitting at 7-2 right now. They look really, really good. I think the Bucks are another one of those like sleeper teams that they have enough talent. They have enough experience as well.
They were on the bye this week, so it's like obviously they're not really getting talked about.
And when they get Igbokwe back, hopefully he can stay healthy. Hopefully Godwin can come back and stay healthy.
Yep.
They'll get Bucky Irving back.
Yep.
They'll still have Rashad White, and I don't know, was Mike Evans out for the season?
Out for the season.
Okay.
So that sucks.
That does suck, but I mean, they've already been able to make do literally without all three of those guys.
No, seriously.
So,
I mean, as long as they got Baker in the backfield, I think they always have a chance.
Yeah, 100%. I think they're another team that could kind of do like what the Rams did last year, where like they could make a run up to the NFC Championship.
Honestly, I would love to see Tampa Bay win another Super Bowl.
I'd be sick to see Baker get one.
Yeah, I mean, literally just the only reason why.
Yeah, that would be cool. And then another team that I think is really capable right now that had a really bad loss, but the Lions.
Yeah.
I think Dan Campbell's got that team buzzing. They got brand new coordinators, and it don't mean shit. That team is very well-rounded.
Still a wagon.
Yeah, they are. They still are a wagon. That fucking J.J. McCarthy, though, dude. Is he him?
He might be.
Is it J.J. McCarthy, or is it fucking... Is he him?
I think it might depend on the way the wind's blowing.
I agree. I think it's been 2 games, and people need to stop creaming on him again like they were right at the beginning of the season before he sucked. Like, people already forgot. They're like, dude, his aura, this is what so I'm good. Like, settle down. I get it. It was a huge game. Once again, it's because of the spotlight.
Let's look at like his numbers. He actually didn't play that good.
Yeah.
He had 143 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick.
Yeah. Well, he ran quite a bit, though, didn't he? He had a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, but like... Okay. Yeah, welcome back, Justin Fields.
He had 9 carries for 12 yards and a rushing touchdown. But, yeah, I mean, that was a big win for them.
Oh,
but it's, like, funny. He just keeps... He managed to find a spotlight both times. Like, he kind of got caught lightning in a bottle. He beat the Bears week 1, opening week of the season. His first game that he's getting to play in the NFL. He's from Chicago, grew up a Bears fan. He gets to go to Soldier Field, beats the Bears, and comes back in the fourth quarter. It's like, wow, this kid's amazing. He's the second coming of Tom Brady. Then he shits the bed, goes out for 5 weeks or 6 weeks while they just mutilate Carson Wentz and put him down like a horse with a broken leg after a race, basically.
So terrible, dude.
And then they throw him back out there, and he gets to play the fucking Lions at home, or on the road.
Yeah.
At home in Detroit, though, and everyone's assuming they're going to get their asses kicked, and they beat him. It's like lightning in a bottle twice. Yeah. 2 division games, it's going to get a little more spotlight.
I'm not too confident going on the rest of the season with him, and I wouldn't be if I were a Vikings fan.
No, I mean, I wouldn't hate him. I'm not hating him yet, but I just, like,
it's too small of a sample size. You haven't seen enough. You still got to see more.
Yeah, 100%. That's kind of the boat that I'm in exactly, is like, yeah, whatever. And I get, that's probably team-wise, like, for Super Bowl, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, Bucks, Seahawks, Colts, and Rams and Lions and Rams. Those are 5 teams I think outside of the given.
They could definitely make a run.
Yeah, that are like will screw over a team like the Eagles or the Bills or the Chiefs or something, like, could very well happen.
I'd agree. I would agree. It's kind of all I got in the NFL.
Oh God,
how about you?
I got a lot.
Get after it.
I'll just run through some quick stuff. New England traded their safety Kyle Duggar and a 7th-round pick to the Steelers in exchange for a 6th-round pick. That's actually really good for the Steelers.
It is.
New England also sent their edge Keon White and a 7th-round pick to the Niners for a 6th-round pick. We talked about the C.J. Gardner-Johnson thing. Hey, look at that. I have double screenshot. Nice. Jets traded cornerback Michael Carter and a 2027 7th-round pick to the Eagles in exchange for John Mechie and a 2027 6th-round pick. I swear to God, Howie Roseman is the only person who picks up the phone during fucking trade season. Like, he's the only GM using the phone. He makes so many moves happen, it's crazy. But,
Jair's on the move again.
Yeah, Jair's another one I know will be coming up here. Thought I had it in here.
Went to the Eagles.
Yes, that was yeah, the Howie Roseman again. Strikes again. Granted, can't stay healthy. The Ravens parted ways with him fairly quick for a guy that they didn't give a whole lot, but enough where you're like, getting rid of him this quick?
Yeah, it's kind of odd considering how your secondary is a little banged up.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
But yeah, they trade Jair to the Eagles. They received, where are we at here?
I don't think they got anything. I think they got a 6 or something like that for him.
They got a 2026 6th-round pick,
Yeah.
Which is, that's kind of crazy, honestly, that's it. And then Miami traded edge rusher Jalen Phillips to the Eagles for a 2026 3rd-round pick. So the Eagles are making fucking moves.
They're loading up again, dude. They're loading up again.
Again, he's the only one doing it. He's the only one, like, actually serious about doing it. One thing I did like, Seahawks are sending a 2026 4th and 5th-round pick to the Saints. The Seahawks are getting Rashid Shaheed in exchange.
I think that's huge for them. I think that's honestly going to add very good depth.
He's good.
It's going to be good.
He's a fucking great receiver. Like,
yeah.
he's like an under-the-radar guy because he's on a shit team. But
Pretty
he's
much.
very capable
Pretty
of being
much. And
very
the Saints
good.
need all the picks they can get right now because they need to try to hit something.
Yeah, they absolutely,
Not good.
Also, touching on that, the Ravens-Bears whole Lamar Jackson debacle.
Oh,
thing.
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, the Ravens got fined $100,000 for violating the league's injury report policy.
Dude, honestly, though, like, seriously, that's it? Like, that's all they got for, like, messing up a lot of things. The Bears are game planning all week for Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
And they're just like, oh, we're not playing Lamar Jackson anymore. Basically 24 hours before it's time because they practice like half a Saturday, then they got to get on the road. And It's like, okay. And then you got all these people. I mean, granted, they don't care about the public, but betting money.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, oh, yeah, actually, no. Like, all that's nulled.
Yeah.
Like, sorry. All waived.
Oh, we lied. Sorry.
Yeah. It's like, what? What are we doing here? And then I saw everyone in the comments were kind of just like, just $100,000? Like, really? That's it?
Yeah, it's kind
like
of crazy.
Jonathan Gannon got more for slapping a player on
the
chest. On the chest.
Yeah, we got. Let's stick with the Ravens here and the theme. That Ravens Dolphins game. The Dolphins. There's so many teams right now that are in shambles. Like, truly, it's like weird to see good teams collapse. Like, we've watched the Giants be shit for a long time and the Jets be shit and like the Jags are ass and like, there's teams like the Panthers where like year after year they're crap. They're just crap teams. And it's not surprising when it's like, oh, well, they fired their coach. Oh, well, they got rid of every player they have. Like, but right now it's weird. I feel like goes into what you were saying about the season being weird is like the Dolphins. Like, the situation that is unfolding there, it's like, can anything get worse? Yeah, it can. It absolutely can get worse, and it's getting worse. And it's like it continues to just slowly come to like a rolling boil.
Yeah, they're cooked. They're done.
And same with the Bengals too. Like, I was not kidding at all when I said, like, at what point does Joe Burrow just look at them and be like, I want to trade. I want out of here because this team's fucking cooked. There's no way. You're not fixing this. Like, the Bengals legitimately are... With the cap space that they have, with just going like they're without trading away every single thing possible, they are 2 to 3 years away from being competitors again, like legit competitors. Because that defense is not fixable.
We talked about this before for sure.
Yeah,
I agree.
And like that is just absurd that you had like two teams that have been so dominant in the most recent years, and then all of a sudden are just like truly bottom of the barrel, like worse than the Panthers.
Yeah.
And worse than the Giants and worse than the Jets, or equally as bad as like the Jets or the Browns. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, that Ravens Dolphins game was absolutely embarrassing. And then that call that was on Ollie Gordon again. This is from Thursday night's game, so I know we're digging back into the memory bank
way
here, but Ollie Gordon got called for a chop block penalty when he got pushed to the ground and fell into a guy's legs. Yeah, as he's coming off the field, his coach is screaming at him, telling him, don't trip that motherfucker. Don't fucking trip him. And then he just rips his helmet off. He's screaming in his face. He was losing his shit. I'm like, yeah, that coach has to feel like a bozo because as soon as they do the replay, the guy's like, oh. You can see he gets pushed into him clearly. Again,
yeah, terrible call.
Yeah, that was really fucking bad. Man, what was... and the Cardinals, too. or the Cardinals and Cowboys, both those teams, the Cardinals are in a pickle. They're in a quarterback conundrum right now. Kyler Murray is not the guy.
I think Jacoby Brissett is obviously, we've seen, just Jacoby Brissett's not a bad quarterback.
I've always liked him. I think he is one of the best backups in the league.
Yeah.
And I've thought that since, in New England, in Indy, like I've always thought he was a really solid backup, and he's proving it again. And it's like their offense is so much better with him in it that it's like comical that Kyler Murray, again, continues to get all the hype. And they still just suck the skin off him like the whole time before the game. They're like, he's 8-0 here in Dallas, and he played down the street at that stadium and won his high school championship and he college championship, like all this shit. They just keep sucking his skin. I'm like, yeah, well, he sucks in the NFL, and he hasn't been good in the NFL. Like, I mean, he's had moments, but like he's just not good. He stinks, and he's tiny. He's like a little figurine running around out there. It's like, hey man, maybe he's just not the guy. That sucks. You just paid him, but like, it is what it is. At this point, they're gonna have to settle. Marvin Harrison Jr. has a game of his life. He popped the fuck off last night. That was awesome.
Fantasy liked that.
Yeah, I was. Cool. Oh, you dropped him to waivers. That's right. Was that him?
That was in one league. I still have him in like another league.
Good shit. Thank God. Yeah, that helped me a lot. I had George Pickens, Marvin Harrison, and Trey McBride all last night, so I was sitting pretty down by like 23 points. I'm like, yeah, I'm all right.
I hate how soft the league is. Actually, one thing I wanted to bring up, like George Pickens, like pointing the ball at the ball.
Yeah, I said the same shit. I was like, this is getting out of hand.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. It's like,
really, 15 yards for that, and they're like, well, he's handing him the ball. I'm like, he could easily just make the argument and say like, no, I was pointing for a first down with the ball.
Because he immediately after gives it to the ref.
Yeah.
And the ref's like, oh, thanks, here's a flag.
Yeah, that was lame as hell.
So lame, because it reminded me of like Jay Cutler. When Jay Cutler had like the first down run, I think it was against the Vikings. He like trucks to the defender and he stands up and like flips the ball to the defender and walks away.
Yeah.
Dude, Jay Cutler was that dude.
Yeah, he was.
I like how everyone started to like Jay Cutler after he was out of Chicago. People were like, the guy was kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of had some moxie to him, but he stunk.
The problem was like, which Jay Cutler is going to show up today?
Yeah.
The one that's good at football or the one that's bad at football?
Is he going to throw for 400 yards and a couple touchdowns, or is he going to throw for like 210 and 3 interceptions?
Yeah. There was no in between. There's literally no in between.
No, definitely not. I think that was all I had on the NFL.
Well, the Dodgers are ruining baseball.
Yeah, the fucking crybabies are out. The World Series, that was nuts, dude. I didn't even this will lead into it. We'll get into this. I didn't even talk about the fucking Nebraska trip.
Oh yeah,
that was awesome.
Get into it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
let's just touch on the IU real quick. They blew the doors off Maryland, 55-10.
There goes that. What do you know?
Yeah.
Shocked? Nope.
Miami lost.
Yeah, Miami losing, dude. Oh.
Carson Beck, dude. Again.
Farts and Beck.
Dude, I've been saying this. He's just not that good. He's just not that good.
What college football? Another one where this year has been so
inconsistent.
Weird. Like the good ranked teams just continue to shit the bed, except for IU and Ohio State. But
yeah,
I mean, it's like crazy what's going on.
It's honestly insane because everyone's just like,
exactly. Yeah, it's like just like
usually it's like the top 5 or like we are the top 5 the entire year.
Yeah, pretty much. And you'll see like a little bit of rotation from like 5 to 10, but not too much. This year it's musical chairs. Like, but so it was dope. Plane ride out there was super easy, like airport and everything. They took care of everything. I could have gone and not brought my wallet.
It was like the Indy trip, like to the 500, where it was like we literally didn't have to pay anything.
Yeah, but like when we went and bought our hat and shit like that, like we had to go do that and everything. Like they paid for everything. Like this hoodie, they were like
fire.
Whatever you want, get it. I'm like, okay.
That's awesome, dude.
Which I'm like, the Nebraska merch, for the record, sucks. Which is why I ended up with a plain black hoodie, because their logo is a fucking N. Like, so everything. They had a lot of T-shirts that were kind of cool, like with with corn on them and shit. And I did want a T-shirt, but I'm like, A, I have too many shirts. B, it's like 44 degrees out.
Yeah.
I need a hoodie tonight. I'm not buying a shirt. But they covered everything. It was fucking awesome. And I'm kind of shocked I didn't end up with a hangover or feeling like shit at all whatsoever all weekend, because that was virtually all we did was drink. And it was
I see no problem.
Yeah, I mean, it was so awesome. We got there Friday, Got off a plane. We went to the hotel, met them. We met them down in the lobby like an hour later for dinner, and then we had reservations at this steakhouse. Oh yeah, this is actually kind of dope. I forgot about this part. So we went to Barry's, which is like I don't know, what's like the big bar everyone goes to in IUville? You know,
Kilroy's.
Kilroy's. Like Kilroy's or like a Nick's. Like it's like the go-to place when you're there.
Yeah.
It's this massive like 2-level bar with an outdoor patio upstairs and shit. So we went there, had 2 beers there. Then we went to dinner at the steakhouse. We get there and they're like, yeah, just get whatever you want. They basically just stuffed my fat face because they'd seen me continuing to eat everything, and they were like, just kept ordering more and more. I drank 8 Moscow Mules, had a
That's
ridiculously fire steak with some smoked Four Roses bourbon butter on top of it.
That actually sounds wonderful.
It was wonderful.
Sounds delightful, actually.
But in the midst of that, so the head guy, Michael is his name, he is from California, so he's like a huge USC fan. Him and his wife. And the other 4 of us were just rooting for Nebraska, you know?
Yeah.
But he's like a huge USC fan. Well, I'm like, I gotta go take a piss. So I go walk down the hall. I'm walking in the hallway with Stephanie to the bathrooms, and there's like a line of dudes just coming up like these side stairs. Just massive motherfuckers all decked out in USC gear. I'm like, it's a fucking USC football team right here. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, so we just backed up against the walls, like letting them pass, and I just like started fist bumping them. I'm like, let's go. I'm like, that's fucking just like the USC football team is just what?
Yeah.
And Stephanie's like, I don't really think it's that exciting. I'm like, eat shit. That's crazy. I'm like, it doesn't matter that they're kids. It's not the point. It's not like I know any of them, but it's just cool as hell. Like,
yeah, it's so just cool. Yeah.
It never happens. You don't get to see the whole fucking football team coming into a restaurant. It's like, dude, there's like 200 people. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So it was pretty funny to like, I come back to the table. I'm like, well, you're going to be pretty jealous. I'm like, yeah, I just met like a bunch of the football team. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, the USC football team's here. They were just in the hallway walking to the ballroom over there. He's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. He got up and he went, and he ended up meeting the defensive coordinator, which was like, that's cool for him. But yeah, so I had like 8 mules at dinner, and we left there and we went to this like German bar or something, but it was packed. And then the bouncer told us, he's like, well, there's a speakeasy downstairs. So we went out, walked through like this side entrance, got in an elevator and went into the basement of the building. We get down there and there's like, it's like a small little completely blacked out room, and there's a curtain, and you just like a club behind it basically. And the guy's like, I'm sorry, it's a costume contest tonight. He's like, you guys can't come in. You don't have costumes on. And Michael's wife is like, we're like 50 years old. Can you just let us in? And he's like, okay. Like, it was so easy. So they pay the cover charge, and there's like this big ass fireplace with like a half a moon shape around it with benches.
Yeah.
And the 6 of us get on it, and the guy like takes a picture of us. I'm like, we really doing this right now? No, the whole fucking fireplace, the whole thing rotated and turned us into the fucking bar. Like, we just appeared in the bar. It was behind, like, we just like opened the curtains and we just walked out into the bar. And I'm like, people have to be like, who are these people?
Yeah,
they showed up like this, and then they're not dressed in costume. Everyone else is all decked out in Halloween shit. So that was sick. We hung out there and had a few drinks there, and everyone was like, you guys ready to go? I'm like, ready to go? I'm like, let's keep going. So we went to another place, had a couple drinks there, and everyone was like, all right, it's time to go. But that was sick. And then, yeah, same shit. Saturday, we went to that Barry's place again. We were there for like, I don't even know how long, 4 hours at least.
It's awesome.
And just feeding me beers, just feeding the whole table drinks. She's ordering food. She orders like 4 of everything on the menu. Just gets the whole table filled with food. She's like, just pick it whatever you want. It's like wings, garlic wings, buffalo wings, cheese curds, chips.
Was the food good?
Yeah, it was fire.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was fire.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we got kind of sloshed there. Then we hit the merch store, and then they had it was in the gift shop. They had a bar, so we had a couple drinks at the bar in the gift shop.
Awesome.
And then we went into the game, and then yeah, it was the same shit like the whole game. His wife just kept like every 15 minutes. She's like, "You guys ready for another one?" She would just go downstairs, come back, and just pass out beers. I'm like, "This is
great."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the food was ass. I will say that the Nebraska Stadium food, not good. The peanut M&Ms hit. Those are pretty
always
fire.
do. Those always do.
But
Peanut
the pretzel,
M&Ms are the goat.
I think the pretzel was made of like insulation or something. It
Oh,
was terrible.
that
It
sounds
was
awful.
fucking terrible. I didn't.
That sounds really, really bad, actually.
Yeah, the popcorn was kind of good. I'll give it that. But the game itself, I mean, it's Nebraska kind of stinks this year. They're not doing what they should have done.
Well, Dylan Raiola is,
Yeah.
I think, out for the rest of the season.
Oh
now.
yeah, that was a big thing. Yeah, he got hurt.
Yeah.
He got rolled up on bad. Like,
Yeah.
that was ugly. So that kind of screwed him. The stadium was dope though. It's really not what I was expecting at all. It's literally in downtown Lincoln. Like it's right off. It's kind of like Soldier Field. Like you just drive right next to it.
Nice.
And just the shape of it though is not. It's got a very small footprint because it's like straight up and down. Like where the side we were sitting on, we were on like the 45-yard line, and like that side is like a straight wall of people all the way to the top, and then the other side of the stadium is a literal wall. Like it's like a bunch of seats, and then there's like a whole building, like square part, and then the sides of the stadium go up like super fucking high, and it was a blackout game too, so that was dope. It got moved to 6:30 at night, so it was a night game, blackout game. It was cool as shit. Will Compton on the screen before the game, giving the boys the prep talk. I mean, it was a really sick experience. I mean, the energy there was nuts.
That's
it was
awesome.
so much fun. But then
awesome.
we left the game after Nebraska lost, and we went to, I don't know, some brewer. We were trying to figure out an Uber, and we could not get an Uber for the life of us. We didn't know where we were because everybody was pretty trashed, and we were just like, fuck it. And then we just went to a brewery. Somehow managed to get a table in a place where there was like a standing room only, and watched the Game 7 of the World Series from like the 8th inning on. And boy, that was nuts. So yeah, back to the Dodgers ruining baseball. That shit, like, what a crazy, crazy ending to that game.
Yeah.
I mean, crazy ending of the series. Game 6 was nuts too. But Game 7 to end the way it did, I mean, holy smokes. I like can't even put it into words. I mean, obviously it's rigged and it's all set up to happen like that, so they get the most views. But like,
well, the Blue Jays lost by like 2 inches.
Yeah, literally.
It was insane.
I could not believe like that he was. Yeah, and people are dogging on IKF for not having a bigger lead. Like this has turned into like an entire thing where this guy's getting death threats and shit, saying he should have had a bigger lead and blah blah blah, this and that. And it's like, dude, with bases loaded, you can't get doubled up on a line drive. You can't be 15 feet off the fucking bag. You're not gonna do, because if he was, people'd be dumping on him if a line drive. Why was
he leading so far off?
Which like what happened? I think with the next inning, a line drive got hit right to Max Muncy and he just snagged it. Like exactly what happened. So like that whole situation, that was nuts. Him getting fucking caught like that. Literally 2 inches. 2 inches, and then fucking Miguel Rojas. Who? This guy hasn't hit a hit in a month and a half. Not a single base hit in a month and a half. Hey, and he fucking gets subbed in.
Matters.
Gets subbed in Game 7, hits a fucking homer, makes the play on IKF there on a fucking just everything could not have fallen better for them.
Well, also Yamamoto's just a dog.
Yeah, he is great, but people really, really need to stop the fucking Madison Bumgarner talks, because it is not comparable. They're like, dude, Yamamoto's on a Bumgarner run. It's like,
yeah, it's a little too soon for that. Granted, he did win World Series MVP, so that's pretty sweet.
He absolutely killed it. His stats are insane, but not Bumgarner status, dude. Sorry, Bumgarner had
Mad Bum was legit,
bro. He had 52 innings pitched, a .48 ERA, no homers, no walks. I forget how many strikeouts. That's almost untouchable numbers.
Yeah.
And so it's not the same, nuts. Dude. Not the same.
But yeah, they're using tear gas to stop the fans from cheering in LA, so that's kind of cool.
Really?
I guess. Yeah, it was kind of like Philly. I mean, not to the level of Philly where they're greasing light poles and stuff like that, but yeah, people were destroying the city in celebration. Honestly, hey, good for you guys.
Yeah, it is what it is. And that's exactly what Dave Roberts said. Fuck them. If we're gonna, let's just win it now. Get it while you can.
Yeah,
before
this
all falls apart.
You won't be playing.
Pretty much. I've made my argument on this. I don't think it's just on them.
No, it's definitely not. It's spend more. The White Sox picked up Lou Bob's option.
Oh, really?
So yeah, you got another year.
That's shocking.
Another year of Lou Bob.
It's really shocking.
Maybe they just want him to be a team leader. Maybe they want to see, hey, get some more production out of him.
Even though he seemed like more of a clubhouse cancer this past year than
I would say he kind of turned around the second half of the year. Like
a little bit, yeah, but yeah, that first half
it was
brutal,
like
dude.
he just seemed like he just didn't want to be there, and
No.
yeah, like it's kind of just turned around. Shota is obviously a free agent now, as you saw, I'm sure. So Shota Imanaga will no longer be a Chicago Cub.
Yeah, he declined his player option, so we'll see about that. I don't know. I'm not like completely butthurt by it.
Honestly, I think Shota was kind of mid.
It's one of those things that we kind of touched on it before, where like if you're not gonna throw that much heat, your location has to be perfect.
Yes.
And he had one phenomenal year, and then I mean he did get hurt a lot this past season, so it's like hard to be like, man, you can't really find a groove. Plus, there's a lot more pressure on him with like everyone else getting hurt.
Yeah.
And him having to kind of hold it down. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. And good news for the Cubs though, we got 3 more Gold Glove winners.
I did see that.
Ian Happ, 4 Gold Gloves now. That's the most of any Cub of all time, which is kind of crazy.
That's kind of nuts.
Nico Horner wins it at second base. PCA wins it in center field, of course. And I do believe all 3 of them are up for a Platinum Glove as well. They're in the votings, which is fucking awesome.
That is awesome. Shout out them.
And also, back on the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement is that what he did. He's the first player ever with 30 hits in a single postseason. That's crazy.
That is kind of insane.
That's a crazy fucking stat. And
that
also, Vlad.
I would like to see how many appearances.
He batted like .418.
That's insane.
So I mean, it was roughly like 70 appearances, somewhere around that.
I'm not saying like to dog on him. I'm saying
no, I know what you mean.
Fire.
Yeah. That's what he had like a crazy. His average was just absolutely absurd. I'll see if I can pop it up quick because yeah, his stats are nuts. God, that game started off. I mean, Bo Bichette hitting a homer right off the. I mean, it couldn't have been.
Yeah, dude. I honestly thought well, Blue Jays are taking this.
Yeah, it really. Yeah, I don't know anybody that didn't think it at that point.
Like right off
there.
the rip, it was like that's a killer for the Dodgers.
Yeah,
they're
absolutely.
Done.
Yeah, so this postseason, 68 at bats. He had 1 homer, 9 RBIs. He ended up batting .397, 947 OPS. I mean, that's absurd. Vlad Jr. too. I mean, he had himself a crazy postseason. His postseason was insane. He batted .412 in 68 at bats. That's crazy, dude. 8 homers, 15 RBIs. Alejandro Kirk too. He got robbed of the Gold Glove, by the way, by Dylan Dingler for the Tigers won it, and he just statistically was not nearly as good as Alejandro Kirk this year. That dude crushed it this postseason too.
Yeah.
The little meatball himself, but.
Yep. Either way, though, I thought. I mean, what an exciting way to end it.
We didn't even get to talk about Game 6 at all because that was in between.
Yeah,
episodes.
it was at that low. I mean, if you haven't seen it by now,
yeah,
I don't know.
But like Vladdy hitting that homer off Shohei,
yeah,
that was absolutely electric. I did have one thing about that was very funny because people right away were like Topps baseball cards when they have a series of cards that they call Topps Now where they take like an image from a game like that just happened and they turn it into a card and then they sell it on their website, right?
Yeah.
So they're not really worth a lot because there's not like a limited number of them in any sense. Like you could buy 100 of them if you want, and they're cheap. But it's cool how they do it. So they have like big moments, like when Ellie De La Cruz stole second base, third base, and home in one thing. They have like the picture of him sliding home on a card. It's dope. So people were like tagging him. They're like, Topps, make a now moment of Vladdy hitting this home run off of Shohei, where you're like you see both of them.
Yeah.
And Topps did, and they purposely hid Shohei. They took the part of the picture where Shohei's completely bent over, where you can't even see the name or number on his jersey. And it's like
that's lame.
Yeah, aura farming in the opposite direction is what that is. Like you guys are trying to protect him is what you're doing.
Yes,
like,
that's
dude,
so lame.
Just fucking put it up there. Like every pitcher in the world has been. Bumgarner's been lit up. Like, everybody, the big unit, every single great pitcher of all time.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
They're not going to be perfect every time.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
Yeah.
like, why does it matter? Like, it's so. I think that's extremely lame.
That is so lame. I actually don't like that at all.
Yeah, it pisses me off because, like, dude, tell me that wouldn't be sick as hell if it was. You could see Otani's name. It's like, why they purposely cropped it like that? It's
That would
just,
be, yeah,
that's dumb.
that's so lame.
That's bogus. But
Everyone boycott that now.
And then also too, fucking Trey Savage in Game 6. Again, everybody's probably seen or heard this now. Maybe they didn't hear all the stats come out about it and everything, but Trey Savage was the first pitcher ever with 12 strikeouts and no walks in a World Series game. This is a 22-year-old kid who was in Single A baseball at the beginning of this year and ended up not getting called up till like August.
I forgot what they like showed, like how much. I think it was like $48,000 he's making this year.
It was more than that. It's like a couple $100, like $148,000 maybe, or
they're like
$248,000.
Making a comparison of like
them to the Dodgers. Yeah, it was nuts.
It's like this guy's getting paid nothing and he's playing lights out.
Yeah, they're like they have like $700 million worth of pitchers that they've used tonight, and they've used him. I mean, he just absolutely.
He's legit.
Yeah,
keep it up, dude. Honestly, one of the best in the league. Keeps it up.
Yeah, again, tiny sample size. The guy got called up in August,
100%.
which or August or September, I can't remember, but it was like right at the end of the year. But yeah, I mean, it's absolutely that was nuts. Again, how the fuck that it went from that, and then the start of Game 7, and then even just, and then to have the Dodgers win it. It's like,
yeah, it was.
Damn it, dude.
It was good.
And because I don't know if it's an America thing versus Canada thing. Like I've made my argument about why I just didn't want the Dodgers to win because I'm a Cubs fan.
Yeah.
But man, it was also probably because there's a lot of people from California there rooting for USC. There were a shitload of USC fans there. They travel pretty well. The entire bar, except for like 5 of us, was rooting for the Dodgers. Like when they fucking hit when Rojas hit that homer, that whole place erupted. And then like when the Blue Jays got on base, it was like me and 4 other guys like, yeah, like I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, why the fuck is everyone rooting for the Dodgers, dude? But maybe it's just like a national pride thing, I think.
Screw Canada.
Yeah, I think that actually had to be the angle. But and then one quick thing on hockey, we missed this, but Connor Bedard got his first career hat trick.
I did see that. The boys in the group chat were buzzing. They were hyped.
Yeah, it's fire.
Again, guys, I will start watching, but I have to go on vacation to watch it. I have to go to like Europe or something to watch it, unfortunately.
Yeah. But that's all right. We'll give you an excuse to get away.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. It's all right.
Like at least a couple times a week.
Yeah, maybe.
Really, the other big thing that's happening that everybody is talking about, like literally everybody at this point, is this whole ESPN YouTube TV debacle.
Dude,
and it's a fucking huge deal.
So many people are going to be dropping YouTube TV.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be dropping ESPN shit too.
Well, did you see that the Disney Plus for a year is going up from like $80 to a year to like $160 a year?
What?
Yeah, I think that's like the no ads one, but it's like everyone's like, dude, we all got fooled by the cut the cord whole like movement. Where it was like, go to streaming, cable's too expensive, and it's like now we're paying on average like $100 for a year for 5 different streaming services, if not more.
Oh yeah,
way more.
I seen this coming. I was on that as soon as like cable kind of was dying out. I'm like, this is exactly what's happening. Like, what's gonna happen? You're just gonna have to have every single individual app and service, and you're gonna pay for them all. And as a conglomeration, it will end up being more than what you're paying for cable.
Bring back cable, dude. Honestly, bring back Xfinity on demand. On demand was fire. It's like, let's see what movies are on demand. It's like, whoa. There's some good films on here.
It's ESPN though pissing people off because ESPN wanted more money out of YouTube TV, and YouTube's like, we don't want to raise our people's prices. We're not giving you more money to push what fucking advertisers you guys want to push. And then they're like, all right, well, we're out of here. Then people just come to us, and now they want people to go sign up for this and sign up for that, and then so you could push your own shit, make your own money. It's like, eat shit, dude. And like, well, even like JJ Watt was like, so I guess I'm just not watching Monday Night Football now because it's on ABC, which is on ESPN.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, when you got guys like that who've made tens of millions of dollars in their fucking life, and he's like, I'm not doing this. Like, it's kind of like people are actually really starting to get sick of this shit.
Yeah, dude.
It's insane. It's nuts how much money these companies make. Like Disney makes $5 billion, and they're gonna fucking raise their prices, like double their price. That's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah, I'd seen it was nuts.
And apparently too, you can't like someone at work I think was telling me this today. Now it might be true or false, not sure, but they were saying like even if you have ESPN Plus, you didn't get the game last night. Like you still have to pay for the separate, which it's like that is where people I think are pissed. Yeah, if you bought the app, it's like, all right, I get all the stuff that comes with it, kind of like YouTube TV.
Mm-hmm.
But like, oh, you have to buy ESPN Plus. Oh, and then buy the subscription to.
Yeah, it's really stupid, or yeah, it's awful because it's like, well, so what it is like, well, if you get the ESPN app, you can watch this like games, and it's like, no, it's like actually you have to buy ESPN Plus, which is what it's really really stupid. And then it's also like, oh, blackout restrictions, so it's like, yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Dude,
awesome.
it's
awesome.
such horseshit, and
It's terrible. It's honestly terrible. It's the worst. It's all there is to it.
It's criminal. It's criminal. Like to just bend. I mean, they're just bending people over. Like at what point does the harm stop to everybody's backside?
I don't know that it does. I honestly think we're just getting beaten to submission.
Yeah, like that's exactly what's happening. Like it was the same shit with UFC. Like when I was trying to watch UFC before, and it was like, oh, download ESPN Plus. I'm like, okay, so then I get the ESPN Plus, and it's like, oh, you still have to have the pay-per-view. Like you have to pay for the pay-per-view. Yeah. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, what? I'm not downloading an app to pay for another thing inside the app. Yeah. Like, or paying for an app to pay for another thing.
Same thing with DAZN. It was like with boxing. It's like, oh, okay, so we have to buy this subscription, $24 a month for DAZN.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, so I can watch the fight. It's like, no, you still have to pay for the pay-per-view.
That's horseshit.
Just bring back boxing matches pay-per-view on HBO. All the boys get together, pitch in. It's on HBO.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what it should be like. In all honesty, like it should just be a one-step thing.
Yes.
Buy the fucking thing, you have it, you own it now. You get to watch it, not like go through 50 steps to get to it.
So bad, it's awful.
And just continue to line the pockets of all the fucking advertisers and shit that just trying to feed you a bunch of bullshit you don't need anyways.
Yep.
That drives me nuts, dude. That is like one of my least favorite.
Yeah, a lot of the commercials are pretty brutal.
Yeah. Yeah. They're crazy brutal. I'm sick of it.
I agree.
Man.
What else you got?
That might be it, actually.
Well, before we sign off, I want to make sure that Theo Alan is watching the full thing. So we made a wager last Sunday night, like, not this past Sunday night, but the one before, of who would win. I lost, so I owe him Hooters wings, and I forgot about that until today. And so I want to see if he's actually watching. I will honor it because I'm a man of my word, but I want you to comment something or text me, just reminding me, not actually reminding me because I do remember. But I just want to see if you actually make it this far in the episode. Because honestly, it's not that far. Only an hour and 7 into this thing.
That's not bad at all, man. I thought
everything we had to cover, dude.
Yeah, we kind of flew through everything. I'm shocked. I thought this was gonna hang around like an hour 27. Is like what I was about.
We did pretty good. We're getting pretty good at this whole podcasting thing.
Yeah, kind of. We did have one more thing to cover that we did not touch on. We got to make our call for Thursday night game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which we almost forgot about again.
Also, the Bulls are, I'm pretty sure, undefeated right now.
Oh yeah, but they've played fucking 5 shit teams. I see people. It's like, dude, it's not the point. It's just the fact that the Bulls stink and they haven't started 5-0 in like how long? Like
Raiders, Broncos. Give me the Raiders on the spread, and I'm not gonna touch the money line. Give me the Raiders on the spread.
You don't even know what the spread is.
It's probably like
Raiders
8.5.
1.5.
No shot.
No, it's not. I'm just
kidding. My gosh.
It's 9.5 actually.
Yeah, give me the Raiders. On the spread.
It's so funny because I know I sit here and dunk on the Broncos so much, but like the Raiders, just their offense is not good. It's in Denver. Denver's defense has been.
This is the week that they figure it out. It's gonna click this week, I promise.
No Jacoby Myers.
Be all right.
No more Jacoby Myers.
Like they. Hours.
Yeah, and who else did they get? We just talked about another trade they had too, right? Didn't they get They get somebody else. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
I'm honestly not sure.
I think I'm gonna be on the Broncos minus 9.5 here.
Lame.
Personally. Yeah, I'm on the Broncos minus 9.5.
Well, there you go. There you have it. I take the Raiders on the spread. Take the Broncos on the spread.
I really wish I would have started keeping track of like my score from the beginning of the year because I would love to see what I'm at right now. Because my week 9, like I said, I had the Steelers over the Colts. I had the Bears over the Bengals, which that was fucking, that couldn't have been any crazier.
Heart attack.
The Panthers Packers one, I would definitely on that. Trying to think of the other goofy little one that I was thinking of. Oh, Seahawks on the Commanders. I think the Seahawks were like 7-point favorites or some shit. I took that one. That seemed like a fucking toss up. I think it was maybe Ravens Dolphins. I can't remember, but yeah, it would have been interesting to see what the picks would ended up being. I can't remember everything I had exactly, but nonetheless.
Yeah, guys. So thank you for listening as always. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, follow on Instagram, on X. I'm trying to think where else. I think that's really
Instagram.
it.
Did you say Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram. TikTok. Follow us on TikTok at KindAzerPod. I'm gonna get a little more active on there. Not gonna lie, my fault. So I'll take
it's Chinese spyware.
Yeah,
it's not too enticing to use.
But other than that, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for listening. Peace out.
Thanks.